Good afternoon, everybody, all over the world. So this afternoon, I'm going to share a little bit with you from my book titled The Game of Life, Steps to Self-Mastery and Happiness. So the book was published in 2010 in the United States of America and in South Africa, and is available at the website, which I'll share with you a little bit later on and at the beginning of this talk. But I want to just share a little bit of content today with you, actually read some of the content, and then what I'm going to do is actually unpack it a little bit. So I'm going to start off by doing a little bit of reading with you today, and then unpacking what I've actually read with you. And it's really focuses on choice and fear. Very, very powerful elements of what unfold our life on a day-to-day basis. So the section I'm going to read with you today is from chapter 1, step 1, and it's titled Fear, and as I mentioned, from my book The Game of Life and Success, Steps to Self-Mastery and Happiness. But there's a lovely quote also I'm going to share with you by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and he stated the following: take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take that first step. Really powerful quote to you from Dr. Martin Luther King. Okay, let's kick off. So our fear-based internal drivers, by the way, fear and love are the two most powerful drivers that drive us moment by moment, day by day. And we need to master those two internal drivers. But we're going to kick off first with fear, our fear-based internal drivers. So in life, it is essential you move past fear-based internal drivers such as self-doubt, purposelessness, jealousy, anxiety, stress, depression, anger, frustration, helplessness, pessimism, resentment, judgment, hatred, and cynicism. And those are just some negative fear-based thought patterns that produce unbelievably damaging body chemistry in our bodies. By the way, negative and body chemistry that damages us can produce terrible things such as cancer, coronary heart disease, and inflammation such as arthritis. Okay, let's move swiftly along. Your life as you know and experience it is as a direct result of the choices you make and continue to make moment by moment. Once you realize and embrace the magnitude of the foregoing statement and reality, and choose to integrate into your way of thinking, behaving, the way of being, the principles shared in my book, you will find yourself not only dreaming of, but able to design the life of your choosing. So that's part of the reason why I'm actually sharing you these excerpts from my book, so that you can design the life of your choosing. Carrying on. Ultimately, as human beings, at some point in time in our lives, we come to realize that besides having been given the ability to think and to reason, we are able to choose different options. And as I want to emphasize at this point, we can choose different options moment by moment. And that is a direct consequence of the reality that unfolds for us every single moment. In particular, it is vital to understand that we have the choice to transform our lives, families, and places at work by discovering and using our inner magnificence. Each of us has an unbelievable inner magnificence and infinite potential which we can tap into, which I'll unpack during the course of the readings of my book. We can choose to find and live our purpose with passion, lead balanced, purposeful, fulfilled, and effective lives. Live out our desires and leave a legacy. Isn't that exciting? And this unbelievable amount of evidence around these kind of philosophies and aspects around life that I'm actually sharing with you that show these kind of things. In so doing, we boldly embrace the precious gift of life. And as the circle of goodwill spirals out, we make a valuable contribution to mankind. If you choose the steps that I offer in my book, you can and will change your life, relationships, career, and business or organization that you find yourself within. Utilizing the services of a professional transformation facilitator such as myself, you will speed up the transformation and enable you to move ahead quickly whilst integrating the steps into your new way of being. You can utilize either my services or another transformational expert. So as I mentioned to you, just focusing on moving past those fear-based thoughts and choosing a different reality, you will profoundly alter that reality that unfolds for you within your life, your relationships, or within your business and organization. So that is one basic quick step that you can start to take right now to transform all those aspects. So embrace it and then practice that on a day-to-day basis for at least 3 weeks, 21 days. You will start to find a profound change within those 21 days. All the best. Take that first step. Until the next lesson. Take care. Bye-bye.